Team Singapore in swimming, because that was a brilliant breakout from Tiong Tân Wei. He swam his perfect race on the biggest stage. The 50 meters backstroke for women. Singapore won the only two of these events staged at the SEA Games. Shayna Lim in 2011, Tao Li in 2015. Well, both are not in the field now, so there will be a new champion. Will it be Jamie Khoo who brings up the field? Or will it be the lady in front of her? Hung Eun Chi has already swum at these games and finished 4th in the 100 meters backstroke. Or will Nguyen Vien make it a hat-trick of wins and become the first person to win all 3 backstroke events in the SEA Games? Because she's already done the double in the 100 and 200. Not very much a sprinter, of course. Salvani Bunmapai of Thailand in lane number 1. She missed the 50 meters breast final, so she's happy to be here in the final. Agung Isteri of Indonesia, 29:48, her personal best this year. She's in 2. Caroline Chan, the Malaysian record holder, 29:51, that she set in the Asian Champs last year. She's in 3. And Nguyen Vien, just in case you think she's not really a 50 meters backstroke swimmer, well, she's the Asian Youth Games champion of 2013 in this event. Sofie Kemala Fatiha of Indonesia in 5. She was first at the ASEAN Schools Games just last month and the national record holder of Indonesia. Hung Eun Chi, who's got a personal best this year of 29.95 seconds. Jamie Khoo, personal best of 30 flat. She's in 7, and Araya Wongbat, who was 6th in the 100 meters backstroke and first at last year's ASEAN University Games. She is in lane 8, personal best of 30.92. That record is crazy mad from Tao Li, 28.90. So it's another record that we don't expect to be broken here. And anyone who breaks it will win the gold medal. It's an event that is very well suited for Hung Eun Chi. The way she started the other day in the 100 meters backstroke, she was in medal recognition and reckoning for the first part of the race, and she beat Hua Qingwen at the national age groups in this event, and also the Malaysian record holder Caroline Chan. So that'll give her some confidence going into this final. Well, we all know that Nguyen Vien is not going to be the strongest when it comes to those strokes on the surface, so she'll use those underwater kicks as much as possible, and she uses it to near perfection as she's slightly ahead now. But Sofie Kemala Fatiha of Indonesia has come right back into it. They're both stroke for stroke at the moment. Sofie and Nguyen Vien in lanes 4 and 5. Do watch out as well for Jamie Khoo of Singapore, who's getting right into the mix and who's right up there as well. But it's Nguyen Vien and Sofie going straight for the wall. It will be Vien who lunges home and touches first ahead of Fatiha, and Indonesia win 3rd as well, thanks to Agung Isteri.
First time we've seen some emotions from Vien, right? I think she wasn't expecting this. I mean, she's more a 100, 200 swimmer, where the strokes are actually very different from the 50. In the 100 and 200, when you swim it, you tend to rotate your hips so that your strokes are more efficient. But in the 50, you don't need to rotate your body as much. All you want to do is windmill your arms, make sure your arms move as quickly as possible, and you typically don't rotate your hips as much. You just swim it flat and just have your hands and legs moving.
Well, she did a lot of her work underwaters, and there we go, almost the last surface, already in the lead. But it was a very good race swum by Sofie Fatiha of Indonesia to keep pace with her stroke for stroke until the last part when Vien really just lunged herself. You talk about just stroking your head back and lunging herself at the wall. She might have done it a little early, but still she knew she had to do it this
She had to do it, yeah. I mean, she had to do it as well. I mean, she could not have taken another stroke there. So sometimes when you're doing that, you just have to take the risk and throw at your head back and try and reach as far as you can, because if you do another stroke, your head might hit the wall.
Well, Vien, this, by the way, a 10th different event that she's won in the SEA Games. That is such an amazing, incredible stat. Gold medalist in 10 separate events, the latest being the